Hello everybody, welcome back to Inventorix. Let's take out device number 1. Any cell can be expanded, not just adjacent ones. And add payment 6. Sure. We'll still have all item classes. But what I want to do today is try and build the TV loop thing. Expand +3 cells after payment, get 1 reroll each time an item is discarded, gives 2 more for each artifact. I'm going to take the 3 expansion, and then here we are, the TV teletubes. Gives 1 more for each teletube in a connected chain. If the chain forms a loop, give 2x. So I'm going to start with that there, make sure this is pointing at it, because this guy, items belonging to the target class are more likely to appear in the market, so we get no value out of this one, but now we have our teletube stuff. Do we have a way to reserve these? Yeah. So it gives 1 more for each teletube and connected chain. Gives 1 more for each teletube and connected chain. And this gives 1 more for each teletube and connected chain if chain forms a loop. So let's grab... Wait, no. Reserve those 2. Grab this, stick it there, extract for 2. We might need more money faster to make this work. But until we get there, we're not going to know. Actually, that's extract 6 now. That's better. 2 turns left. Okay, can we get more space and value out of what we've got here? Not really. I don't think so. Oh, we could do that. So that's 6 again, because this doesn't take a corner. But 6 again will work. So 6 takes us to 20. Then we can expand and start working on our loop, I hope. Did we just get that one for free? Oh, we skipped, didn't we? Yeah, we skipped, so we got one for free. Okay, we need more corners, for sure. But what we can do is we have this other end of this loop here. So, 9 slots to expand. Let's make sure that gets done. 5 more. I have no idea if this is a terrible plan or not. Gives 2 each for each neighbor alien. Okay. They're all aliens right now. Expand +3 cells after payment. Gives 3 before your total... gives you 3 if your multiple extractions is a cost of 3. Give me that. You can go there, which gets +2. And now we have a lot of tubes, which is great. But we need a lot more corners. So, let's put you there for a second. This is a 2x1. So that gets us to 22, which is very big. Then these are just going to get teletubes. Oh, that's a teletube solitaire, which is interesting. I don't want the solitaires, so just give me the teletubes. 22 will get us to 80 in reasonable time. There's another corner. Can I work more efficiently to get more stuff out of this? Well, we can put that there for now. Then take the corner on the next turn, replace it with this. So that goes there. We reserve this, although that might be a bit greedy for how big I'm thinking about reserving that. But we get 44, which is big. There's another corner. Let's put That there. That there. We've reserved that corner to go here. We nearly have a loop, which will be big, big gains for us. 30% chance of giving 15. Don't need it. 74. Our loop is doing great right now. Right, time to expand. How do we want to expand is a fantastic question. With 9 cells, we could go 4 and 5 and just try and take this loop bigger, or we could aspire to go much, much larger. I guess I want fewer 90-degree turns, don't I? So we'll try something like that. Items on the outer edges give 1 more. Gets 1 whenever a cell is opened, gives 3. Let's just take you there. Parabox token. 30% chance of giving 7. Reserve that. Right, so are we going to move this whole operation up higher? We can do that for now. So this doesn't make a loop, but 1 more 2-piece and we will be able to make a loop. And this extracts for 97, which is very big. So watch this go from 97 to 227. Oh, this isn't focused on the right section. Let's take a short piece. We are just printing money now. Absolutely printing money. We will definitely take a corner piece. I'm just wondering if I can increase my loop, but right now I don't think I can. I basically need 2 more corners. We have a lot of rerolls, which is nice, and just obscene amounts of money. So we've got a 3 and a 1 with 9 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do that. Alien. Target alien gives 2 more money. Get 1 reroll, each item discarded. Discarded items give 2 times more. Right, we'll just put you there. I can't rotate aliens, apparently, which is interesting. That is a huge piece of teletube. Open target. Opens target cell. Oh, opens target closed cell. That's very interesting. Holy. Well, what I would like to do is... Oh, we can. Amazing. So that's 327. Let's reserve that. Take this. And I'm going to start opening more cells. Yeah, we are so cash rich right now. I will take that and just add it to my potential of loop later. On pickup, you can pick another item. It's interesting. Battery permanently gives 1 more with each passing turn. Like 8 doesn't even kind of hit the scale for us, you know? What are you? You're an artifact. Infinitor. Target item gives 1 more. Can be upgraded beyond tier 3 with no limit. It's very interesting. Oh, hello. If I do this... Oh, you're already upgraded. Okay. So we can upgrade past this line now, which is huge. That's still reserved. Again, just printing money. Let's put you there. You can come over here so that I can get that going. Once that's gone, I can start carving out this outside edge. So now we can do that. Unknown gives money, 0. Target tile randomly gives between 0x and 3x more. A chaos booster. Trigram. Gives 2 more in a complete trigram set. I should probably take another little corner here. I should have moved this. There's too many moving parts. Okay. 9. Well. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a shame that... Let me just see which ones I can't ever get to. That can get to that and turn around and get to those. That can be gotten... Those can be gotten going left. If I do those 4, I can get those and I can get that. So I can do that. Then we got 2 spare, which is great. So let's do one of those and that one. Selected random grid row gives 1 more per cell. Gives 1 for each item discarded this run. Gives 5 for each full battery. Take you, put you there. Right. That finishes up that row. That finishes up that row. We can make it wider then. 900 do in 5 turns. We are crushing it. Let's put you there and you there. I'll grab that, see if we can do a loop somewhere in the middle, then going back to the outside perhaps. Alright, we almost always want corners. This I can now sell. This can open up those 2 cells and we're done. So if this is all on the edge, we need a single. I don't have a single, okay? So we can't go to the edge yet. Well, here's what we could do. I could put that there. And then we should have enough corners that we can bring this around a bit. So that loop is now 441 for the loop. I could free up other tiles. Basically now it just becomes a packing problem, doesn't it? That's better. That's 556. You are still pointed at those. We've opened up the entire machine. So I think we sell this now because I've got no more use for it. A 2. Absolutely. Now, where can we go? Well, we can bring this over 2 and that over 2. And put a 2 in there and a 2 in there. No, because I need the 2 at the top. I need to be able to see what I'm spare easier. We go 2 there and 2 there. No, because I need 2 here as well. No, take that out. Alright, that's 632 now. With just these 2 pieces unutilized. This big horseshoe would free up a lot of other smaller pieces. For example, I think I could take a bunch of these out. Put that there. That gives us more short pieces to work with. Short there. Can't fill that gap with it though. So now I've given myself a problem, which is fun. I don't have enough ones to sort that out, do I? Alright, that's probably less efficient than it was packed a second ago, but I'm not going to be too precious right now. +2 rerolls. Chooses a random item and gives its value. Rare. Multiplies value of Wayfinder by each item is blocked. Gives 3. Okay, 3 long tube. I need shorter tubes, I think is what I need. There's one. Okay, I can move some of this around now. If I move that over 2, and that over 2, I can put that there. It's a pretty big loop. It's going to be hard to do more with this loop without having lots of very narrow 90-degree turns. Do I want to reserve this? We haven't even taken anything extra yet. I don't know what I just did to make this loop better without taking something, but hey. I've got a 2. Well, could I do something like that? That makes it even better. Yeah, unless I really, really efficiently pack soon, it's going to be harder and harder to get more money out of this. But we are 3x over what we need. There's a Wayfinder. There's a... Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? You know what I never did this whole time? Was upgrade the individual components we have in the loop. I was so focused on making the loop bigger, I didn't think about making it better. Which is certainly an interesting thing I could be doing. Well, can I make this even better? Not right now, I suppose. Here's... Oh my god, what is that? Oh, that's the booster. Give target 3x more. No thanks. There's a trigram, which is something I really don't understand, and I'm not going to attempt to right now. These horseshoe pieces, C shapes, U shapes, N shapes, don't allow for a piece to be put in the center of them. So while they add 5 tiles to the loop, they permanently remove one from the center of them as an option, which is something to keep in mind, I guess. But they do add 2 corners to the loop, which is nice. I don't have 3 pieces that could be swapped out for a 3 long anywhere. I just need shorts and corners. Target item gives 10x more. That's a lot. Gives 1 for each adjacent empty cell. Gives 1 for each machine. 3 straight piece. Why did I think this was a good... Oh no, I was going to do this. Was I going to do this? $703. Okay. How could we do more? Basically, I suppose it turns into any occasion where I can turn one big piece into multiple smaller pieces. But I don't really have anywhere I can turn... Well, I could do... No. 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 Target solitaire gives 2x more. Well, that targets that. 740 a spin. I'd love to get 1600 on a spin all at once. That would amuse me greatly. Removes value from target item, adds it to target item. Oh. Real weird. Gives 2 more, can be upgraded with no limit. Little tiny tube, certainly. And we can go tiny tube, double tube. That gets us to 856. Two more turns. Flora, unknown. Big tube. Little corner tube. Nearly screwed all that up somehow. 858. Well, there's the payment. I thought I had one more. New difficulty unlocked. Final payment verified. Congratulations. Well, that was busted. I would love to just have the option to make the whole thing a loop and see how that works out. But for now, really enjoying Inventorix. For now, yep, hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.